Oh.
Guess who did an entire recording and now has to redo it? Me! I'm gonna be honest with you. We did the entire Behemoth quest line, which is 3 quests. Wasn't really that much. We cursed him out the entire time. It was a pretty entertaining video. However, halfway through it, at one point, and editing Defenseless, feel free to grab the clip because the files are still here on the computer. At a certain point in it, my computer did its USB thing because it was just a time-based thing. If you have any idea what I can do to fix that, please let me know. From what I've been told, it's a USB driver issue or USB controller driver issue or something. Disconnects all my USBs, reconnects them whenever it feels like. And when it happens in the middle of a recording, it messes with the audio settings. Now, I thought, hey, I'll just reconnect them. It'll be fine. I did. And what I learned is that it completely cranked my gain all the way up. Okay. Why are we not getting anything for game? So it was just at max gain for the rest of the time. Probably is unusable. Might be usable. I don't really know because I have some gates on it, but it's probably bad. So I just decided, yeah, maybe. And then at the end of my recording, recognized that Lil Defenseless wasn't in it. You can play that clip here too. The Defenseless here, like, look, if I pop over it, there he is. See? That's him legitimately now. Anyways, this is a peek behind the curtain. Literally, it's not even gonna what this all comes down to is basically this. Once we get a few minutes into this recording, I'll describe my feelings about Behemoth. No reason other than the fact that YouTube might not like it when you say gamer words. Not the gamer word. Some of the gamer words. Not that one. The bad words. Those are what I'm talking about. We're gonna wait a little bit so that we can get into it before we, say some specific things. I'm gonna drink some iced coffee. I'm not a fan of Behemoth. I'm gonna be honest. Even doing that quest was not fun. I have master rank gear. Oh, should mention it. I look like Sam Sulek. We worship the Sam. We're just gonna spend the episode taking a bit of a chill pill, relaxing, detoxing, talking about a lot of the stuff that I talked about, an hour ago. And that's gonna be that. We're just gonna have a good old time stomping through some more optional quests. And I think that's gonna be it. Let's see what the next one is. Perfect. I can take out my aggression now. And really, that's all I want. That's all I want, because Behemoth threw me around like a fucking chew toy. I think we're past the first minute. I can say fuck now. I fucking hate Behemoth. I fucking hate Behemoth. I fucking hate Behemoth. Not only did he crash my fucking game, ruined the recording, and did all that bullshit, but on top of everything else, I was rocking master rank armor and he still was giving me a fucking hard time. I don't like Behemoth. I think Behemoth is not fun. I don't really like it. Odogaron, can you please shut the fuck up? Thank you. Behemoth is fucking irritating. I tried to solo him and he was just tossing me around because he's like, I'm gonna select you and you will be my chew toy. And that's about the creativity that went behind that fight. Mad respect if you're a fucking Final Fantasy enjoyer, connoisseur, but it's not my cup of tea. I think I played through one of them on the iPad and it was like an old one, like one of the originals. Other than that, I got nothing but animosity for fucking Behemoth. He does not fit with this game at all, in my opinion. He's just fucking irritating, and now that he crashed my game, I got bad blood with that little shit. I hope he never makes a return in another Monster Hunter game. I'm not totally opposed to collaboration events when they bring in good shit, but when they bring in bad shit, I'm not a huge fan. I am not a huge fan, and Behemoth is one of those ones that I'm not a huge fan of. Even though I don't like Behemoth, he's not as bad as Leshen. Leshen is worse. I fucking hate Leshen. Maybe Behemoth is up to that level now where they're almost on par, but like at least Leshen, well, no, at least Behemoth is fucking fightable. Leshen is a piece of shit. I fucking hate Leshen. Leshen is irritating because it's like, oh, do you have gear that you want to use and perhaps items that you have farmed up that you also would like to use? Too bad. That's cute that you think that you have an option to use them, which is like the norm in a Monster Hunter game. The first time you do Leshen, yeah, no SOSing, and you have to do it as Geralt with the weapons that we provide to you. So you can beat him upside the head with a fucking buttered piece of bread, but other than that, go fuck yourself. I am taking out this aggression right on this Odogaron. I know that you didn't do anything, but the developers of this game did. They certainly did something, bringing a fucking monster in high rank that is still managing to fuck me up here in master rank with the best armor in the game that is fully augmented and upgraded. Like, I went and did that in the off time between episodes, and yet still Behemoth provides me with such rage that he crashes my fucking game. Even play this clip editing Defenseless. At the very end, after I had finished recording and I hit the stop recording button, you know what happened? He fucking ended the game. So I don't even know, I think the game saved and gave me credit for killing Behemoth, but he almost got away with making me do the entire quest again. Paratoad, not the right day. Not the day. Today, not the day.
Roll credits?
You're not that guy. Ooh, I'm gonna go and restock. I'm gonna drink more of my coffee. Fuck. I have a family dinner to go to later, and I think I'm gonna detox with a little bit of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. That's what I'm going to do after this recording, because I did reinstall it. Well, I installed it on the Steam Deck. Last night I learned, or this morning I learned, aim assist is still on it. I thought there was no aim assist on PC, even if you had a controller plugged in. Turns out, not the case for Black Ops 2. Can you let me down? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Not the day to fuck with Defenseless. See, Defenseless has a little bit of an anger problem right now. And Defenseless really wants to spill the blood of this Odogaron and make it as violent as humanly possible. That's what I want to do. You see these guns, boy? All three of them? We got the biggest gun in the game. We got 2 guns on my arms, and then a 4th one between my legs. If you know what I fucking mean. Fuck you, Odogaron. Oh, you gonna limp? You gonna limp? No, you're not. You're gonna probably croak. Aw, would you look at that? Who would have killed such a wonderful creature of God? I would fucking do it. Oh my God. Nope, you're getting the smoke. You're getting the smoke. Was it worth it? Huh? I love Monster Hunter when you get to endgame. I mean, true endgame. You can fuck with anything. Nothing can mess with you. You can brute force any fight and just have whatever you want. It's fucking awesome. You know where we're going. Find him, boy. Find the Ebony. I need its blood. Anywho, Call of Duty, so much fucking fun. My shorts on my YouTube shorts, so many channels being like, did you know this about Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies? And I was like, yep, knew most of these. Some of them I didn't know, but a lot of them are just fucking weird. But I've been wanting to get back into Black Ops. I've been wanting to get back into zombies in general, because like, it's been a while, and I've sort of accepted that zombies is not gonna return. If you ask me, the kosher games in the zombies pipeline are Black Ops 1, 2, and 3. 3 is the best. It has mod support. It has some of the best maps and some of the best quality of life changes in those maps. You can get the extremely simple to the extremely complex right in that one game, and all for on sale. Well, the Call of Duty games are never cheap on sale, but you get what I mean. It's just like the best one in my opinion. I've had long debates with my mind going over which one is the best. I think, yeah, the best maps that both came out in Black Ops 2, which would be probably Origins and Mob of the Dead. Those were some of the best, but also some of the worst maps came out in Black Ops 2 as well. I don't know, Black Ops 2 is decent. It's just like, it's different. I'd say it's like the black sheep. There is still love for it. A lot of people who talked mad shit about Green Run or Transit and Die Rise have, I don't want to say gone back on their word. It's just been recontextualized with like what the bottom of the barrel has become. I mean, now we have entire games that just have engines that are fucking weird. If you like Cold War, maybe. I know a few of my friends who I want to chat with about it claimed when Cold War came out that Cold War is great. I don't know. Everything I saw of it looked like there was none of the charm and charisma that the original 3 had. I don't really consider 4. 4 is way beyond fucked. But I also don't blame 4 for its downfall. I sort of blame the development cycle of Call of Duty for that. For those of you who don't know, Call of Duty was developed by 2 studios and they introduced a 3rd. Basically how it used to work was that every 2 years each of the studios would release their game. However, when the 3rd studio jumped on board, they're like, oh, this is great, we can have 3 years to develop. But the 3rd studio only did it for a little bit of time because eventually they would bow out, and I think they collapsed. It was Sledgehammer Games. Sledgehammer Games, I think, dropped it entirely, or something happened where essentially Treyarch, who made the best zombies games bar none, was put in a really bad situation where they had to help finish, I think it was World War II. So they got screwed because their game got put on the back burner. And so Black Ops 4 took so much of that hit. And specifically within Black Ops 4, zombies, I think then had a bunch of their developers pillaged from them and brought over to work on Warzone, or what became, or what predated Warzone. Because there was like a thing before Warzone. I can't remember what it was called. So yeah, they just had no time to develop it. You can see that because like in Black Ops 4, there was fully rendered like cutscenes, and then you go back to, or Black Ops 3, fully rendered, amazing cutscenes, some of the best we've seen in the entire series of just like crazy shit going on, like iconic moments. And then you go to Black Ops 4, and what they ended off with is this like weird comic book YouTube animation. Like, I'm a fan of One Piece. When I see like a new chapter come out and a fan animation comes out like a few days or weeks later of some epic moment, that's like the level we're talking about. It's not bad by any means. There is some character to it, but from the bar that was set in 3, it's like, this is Call of Duty, one of the most profitable fucking games on the planet. Fuck you guys. This is supposed to be the climax of the story, the ending. You know, we're supposed to be answering a shitload of questions, and then everyone was like, what the fuck? And I don't even know what it really ended with. Everyone dies, and Edward and Samantha get to go to another dimension or some shit, and that's where we get the Dark Ether storyline, which I have no fucking idea what the hell's going on in. No one is interested in it. Well, I don't want to say no one. We'll see when Black Ops 6 comes out, but from what I can tell, Black Ops 6 is like even further like huffing the copium. I don't understand it. Unless they bring back fucking round-based zombies, which, let's be honest, they're not gonna do. Round-based zombies is too fucking impenetrable with DLC that they've just like, they don't know what to do. Obviously Tencent, who I think owns Activision Blizzard, I'll have to double check that. They've been making decisions for profit a lot, which is fine if they're done correctly, and they have not been doing them correctly. They've been doing just the shittiest stuff possible. The Gobblegums were fine because at a certain point, people found out if you dashboard and quit before you lose the game, you don't lose your Gobblegums. So what does everyone do? Okay, we just take the most overpowered Gobblegums and run with them. I think I have 7 Perkaholics on my account. I don't think I have a need for any more. And am I going to abuse it? Yes, that's the point of a game. It's to have fun, in my opinion. So am I going to abuse it? Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, I love abusing that game. I love, you know, fucking getting the most overpowered shit and then going into glitched spots and killing zombies. It's fun. I like relaxing with it over a nice podcast and just being like, what a lovely day. Drinking coffee in the morning, killing monsters while jammed in between a stamina up machine on Origin. We're all trying to hit max rank, okay? Some of us just train. The others of us use glitched spots. It's okay. Am I looking forward to doing that the second I finish this recording? Yes! Of course. Look, I have no problem with glitches. I really don't. I think they're funny. Games are here to have fun. That's why I like... That is at its core. And I think I touched upon this last episode, or maybe the episode before that. It's hard to remember. I like PvE games because they are fun, and I don't like games that are tightly balanced. I want overpowered shit. When I played Titanfall 1, did I use the smart pistol? Yes, I did. Did people call me a fucking noob? Yes, they did. Did I give a shit? No, it was fun. It was in the game. It was fun. In Call of Duty, did I run around Black Ops 3 multiplayer with the Bracky? Yes. Of course I did. It was fun. I have always taken that stance of like, fuck broken shit. It's the best. That being said, whenever games start to do like hard balancing, it's just irritating. I remember like, what was it? Mercy in Overwatch was like my main. Also, yeah, it was very fun being named Defenseless, also being a Mercy main. People loved it, and I loved it. Yeah, I've just always liked games that are just broken as shit. I like games where once the developers leave, there's just so many, like, fucked up things that are in it. Like, especially Black Ops 3. There are so many glitched spots in that game. Just broken spots. The easiest one is Origins. If I could find a clip of it, put it in here. It's funny. It's just like, stand in this specific spot, they can't hit you. And if they do, sorry, just restart, leave, save your god tier Gobblegums. I'm gonna have a fun time after this. He is so fucking jacked. I promise I'm natty. But yeah, I don't know. Call of Duty Black Ops 3, I think that's pretty much defined as like the best one. I think everyone sort of agrees 4 has one special part in my memory, which is that at launch, Blood of the Dead, I was able to score a fucking crazy easy round 100, which was wild for a few reasons. One, it's round 100, and even if there was a broken bug, that is still difficult to get to in any of the games. I was able to get to it because if you were down by where Juggernog used to be, by the docks, in that little caged area, you could get really far in the game, and yeah, I just abused it. Black Ops 4 had such a bad crashing issue that I was one of the few people who, I guess my computer just was good with it and never crashed. So yeah, I used to have screenshots of it on my phone because I was like, I got to level 100. So that's kind of a good accomplishment in Call of Duty Zombies. That's like the one benefit I can give to Black Ops 4 is that, yeah, I do have around 100 in it. That being said, round 100 is like, I mean, it's cool just for namesake. Other than that, I wouldn't really say it's like a super necessary achievement. Like, oh, you got to get around 100 at one point. It's just like, I've played the game for so long that it's kind of nice to have. Put on the impact mantle. Let's go from, ooh, I'm down for a little bit of a mounty mount. Other than that, Black Ops 3 is just, I mean, there's modded support. It has my favorite progression system, which is just that you can give, you know, weapons from the box and walls, like camos and upgraded stuff. I think almost all of mine are maxed, but I might be wrong about that. We'll see eventually. And yeah, it has so much going for it. The story was was good. I actually, you know, a lot of people didn't like Revelations. I was a big fan of Revelations. I enjoyed it. I think that a lot of the 3 maps can get pretty goddamn convoluted, and that's really, like, I mean, it kind of surprises me. A lot of people love Zetsubo and Gorod Krovi. Gorod Krovi I like more than Zetsubo, but honestly, they're kind of my 2 least favorite maps of Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 I really enjoyed. Nothing against them. I have nothing against Gorod Krovi and Zetsubo, just they can be a little bit convoluted over time. And I will say this, maybe Black Ops Zombies is a good one to stream because I have wanted to, in Black Ops 3, complete all of the Easter eggs. Because in Black Ops 3, if you complete all the Easter eggs, you just begin Revelations, or you begin every map with the RK5, which was my favorite starting weapon in the game. And considering everything, I think it would be fun to go through it. So that's like a streaming game. I might consider doing, and the only way I was thinking about doing this is I was debating, did an entire 3-hour recording, and then decided to edit it and release it as one video a week in tandem with whatever game we're playing. I could see that being interesting because zombies can get pretty goddamn repetitive over a while. But I don't know, that's just an idea I had that would give me enough time to get, you know, good at some of the maps or knock off the rust of some of the maps and then, you know, present them in a good way and then not, you know, sort of like video rush them. Because I mean, I could get probably 3 episodes per map. If that, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. A peek behind the curtain. Typically, my editing videos are about an hour long recordings, and then the recordings get cut down from that initial hour long down to about, I would say, anywhere from 45 to 35 minutes. That's like the rough cut time. Beyond that, with some conversations or some bits that I just, you know, wanted to cut, we usually get to around 30 to 20 minutes. So I could see doing a few hours of a Call of Duty Zombies thing and splitting it up into a multi-week type thing. So maybe those come out on like Wednesday, and then Monster Hunter would be like a Monday, Friday type thing. But I don't know. I'm still debating it because ideally that might be a good idea, might not be. I'm interested to see what you guys have to say because I would really like to do them. I'm getting way too far into Call of Duty Zombies right now just from watching videos about it on YouTube, and I'm like, shit, these games do slap. They are fun though. Like, I can't fucking deny that. Are there rocks on the ground somewhere here? Is that guy's name fucking Deez? Deez what? You heard me. Deez what? Oh, I think I'm relaxing now. God damn, that Behemoth was such a pain in the ass. I'm not a fan of Behemoth. He has so many cheap attacks. I'm just not gonna do him. I'm not doing Leshen, not doing Behemoth. We did Behemoth. Behemoth is less bad than Leshen, but fuck Leshen, I'm not doing Leshen. I legitimately, while doing the Behemoth quest, said at one point, I would rather do the double Rajang. That's where I'm at. That's how much I do not like Behemoth. Which is kind of fucking ridiculous that's... He's a high rank monster. He's not even supposed to be that difficult. I'm gonna wound his head. God, this game is so much fun. You know, it's interesting. I have such a fond memory of both Monster Hunter and Call of Duty Zombies, and they're both games that I got into at around the same point. Ah, he's flying away. Coward! It should be returning here, right? Yeah, it's gonna fly into this cave. I don't know, it might be worth it to just capture the pink Rathian. There's no reason to kill it. We can then pivot to the normal Rathian and be, you know, in out quick. Sup, girly? There we go. Seems that everyone's partying with the normal Rathian. I love Rathian. Rathian is just such a fun design. Iconic little monster. Just a traditional little dragon. Oh, what is it this time? Armor skins? Fuck that. Oh, are you looking for some grub? Fuck. I was really hoping I could get on her head. Sweetie, stop booting me. Come on. Deez is over there. He wants to be on your face. Hey, yo. There we go. All right, I want to make sure its head is wounded so I can get a lot of damage off. Maybe I'll cut that part. That's gonna dox me. Boink. Are you gonna scream? Open wide. Yeah, there's no way it's already ready to be captured. Now, I will say with this impact mantle, it's gonna be a little bit of a different situation. It's probably gonna get KO'd though. None of these weapons can really handle a KO. Now, I think next episode, my plan is going to be to get a, to get the Fatalis Longsword and then build a SOS champion set that we can just run around and help SOSs with. Because I think that is a really fun thing to do this late into the game, is to just use the fucking greatest weapons in the game to help lower rank people, but to just crush shit. Like, it's so much fun. I have no idea what the fuck was happening there. And also, I think we're going to make this episode pretty damn short, just because I did spend all that time fucking with the behemoth, and I'm still a little frustrated with it. And I got a lot of shit that I have to get to today. We have a family dinner tonight. So I've been tossing around the idea of doing daily uploads and making the recordings, you know, one hunt a day. Because I think that that's more doable, and maybe with Rise it'll be, you know, better, but who knows? I'll be messing around with that. It would require a lot more work, but we'll see. It might be just a bite-sized amount enough that my ADHD would let me get away with it. But I'll keep you guys updated on what I'm planning on doing. Since this recording is about 30 minutes, I'll see how it works or if the retention is better and mess with some more statistics about the whole things. And hopefully I'll get a better answer for you guys. It looks like we're going to capture it. Anywho, a little bit shorter episode, but thank you everyone for watching. I'm going to enjoy playing a little bit of COD. Anyways, I'm gonna call it right here. Thank you all for subscribing. We're at 1,140 something. And yeah, it's been a great time. I can't wait to start Rise with you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Call your mother. Tell her you love her. Bye.